Can you guys hear me now? Woo! Welcome to Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. This is real world. This is live. So welcome, guys. So I'm so excited. We are going to be welcoming Miss Sacha Stewart to the show, Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. And we are going to be talking about some creating an industry in fashion. And she is the creator of The Vault. She's a wardrobe stylist. She's a designer, and she has incredible stuff that is coming up for 2021. So I'm super excited and super honored to have her here. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Hey, how are you, beautiful?
Thank you.
Yes. Welcome. So I'm super excited to talk with you. I have been watching your wonderful line, and I'm so excited to be dressing up in some of your beautiful clothes soon. So we will have to have redo, and we will have to have you back on again, so that way we can talk about the clothes that I'll be wearing for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
You on my iPad too. Sorry if it was an echo.
Oh, you're fine. Perfect.
Good.
So I love it. So you are the creator of The Vault. So tell us about that.
So The Vault is
Yes.
it's a clothing brand.
Yes.
So I created it like 2 years ago now, and it just stemmed from my love of fashion. I love to stand out. It's for the girl who isn't afraid to take fashion risk and switch up their wardrobe a little bit, and just go for it. Just command attention when you walk in that room and say, wow, look at that, type of thing. Very unique items, things that are mixed prints, maybe a little ruffle here and a little plaid there, or sheer here and some studs and leather, things like that. So very eclectic items.
I love that your designs are so unique. They're so one of a kind. They're so stylish. They definitely make a statement, and they're sexy.
Thank you so much. Yes, because we still want to feel sexy, and we don't always have to feel you don't have to always have something tight on to feel sexy and things like that. Like, just having a certain je ne sais quoi about you speaks volumes to me.
Yes, definitely, for sure. I love it so much. Yeah. So you actually started out in the medical industry, which is so interesting. And then you went into creating your own line.
Yes. I'm creating my own line. I'm still creating my own line. So that's going to be releasing 2021. I hope, we're in the developing stages and things like that. Hold on one. I'm sorry.
You're fine. This is real world, man. This is real life.
Somebody at the door, Fab.
Okay. Hello.
I know, right? Oh yeah, we're having a pop-up.
Ooh, pop-up, guys, pop-up.
Yes, oh my goodness, the pop-up is gonna be so good. We're setting up for that and things like that. So yes, I am still a respiratory therapist. I'm still licensed. I just have a love of helping people, and I come from a family of medical background. My mom's also a nurse. I have aunts, both of my grandmothers are nurses. So, but I just always just had the love of fashion to, just to be able to have a creative side and a creative outlet to express myself and things like that. And then I just got so many people asking me, oh, where'd you get that outfit from? And things like that. So then I'm like, you know what? I said, this could start a business. So, and I just started. I literally started with like one item, and then everybody was like, well, what else do you have? What else can I get? So it's been a journey, and I love it.
Yeah, it's so exciting. Congratulations. Yeah, and I love it. Like, one of the things that we're talking about is how to break into the fashion industry today. And I love that you took, your love and your passion for designing and for just standing out and being unique. And then you were like, okay, I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to be a woman boss, and I'm going to still help people in the medical industry, but then we're going to also look really cute.
That's right. That's right. And even when I was in the medical field, and I mean I still am. I was thinking about since I moved here to Georgia, thinking about going to being affiliated with a hospital here.
Okay.
And it's just one of those things. It's a balancing act, and you have to really just nurture what you have inside of you. And I just felt like it's just always been there. So I'm just like, okay, all right, let's just, go with it. And, you have to feed your passion.
Yes, I love that. Feed your passion. I'm such a huge believer in that for sure. You have to love what you're doing and it resonates. It shows
Thank
people
you.
respond, when you're
Yeah.
doing with love.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So then what is your some of your favorite designs that you have come up with?
Well, I have this leather jacket that we have, and it is it's a biker jacket, but the quality is
Mm.
superb. It's made with lambskin leather. We have premium buckles and zippers and things like that. So it's been a process of working on different colors and things like that. But it's everything is a process, so that's it's just something that you have to take your time with, because you definitely don't want to miss any steps and things like that, because that's just going to open up a whole can of worms. So and that's like one of our best sellers. We literally have not had any returns on our leather jackets. Our denim is premium denim. Just I mean everything we put a stamp on. As far as like my designs, my line, my personal line is coming out next year, but the brand it's definitely speaking volumes, and it's going to attest to the things that I'm going to put out in the future.
That's so exciting. I can't wait for your
Mhm.
journey and I can't wait to
Thank
see all of this
you.
stuff come out. Yeah.
Yes, me too.
I love it. It's got to be so rewarding to see it come, forth and to see it develop. And like you said, that was a wonderful tip that you gave. You have to really take your time and you really have to be patient because you don't want to miss anything along the way. And there's little mistakes that could easily happen when you're trying to rush things or push things out too fast.
Absolutely, absolutely. And my mom was a designer,
Oh,
so I'm used to seeing everything come from, us going to the design districts and the fashion districts and picking out buttons, zippers, fabrics. Oh, this fabric doesn't work well with threading, or it's just so many technical details. So it's definitely something you should do your research on and take your time, and just make sure it's something that you want to do,
yeah.
and that'll show in the quality of the work as well.
Yes, that's so true. That's
Mhm.
such a good point because if you're forcing something, it's not as organic and
Yep.
it just doesn't resonate. I feel like people now are really wanting real, genuine realness from people and their businesses.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I literally wear things from my business. I dress every day. I literally have something on today. It's just
Whew.
I love it and I feel good in it. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where I'm just, I'm happy to wear it. People love it. People are always asking me like, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" So I try to represent as
Yeah.
best I can, and just be an example. I
Yeah.
call myself the mannequin.
I love it.
Just hey, if you like this outfit, usually it's like from head to toe. I have something for everyone.
I love it. That's so true, though. You have to wear something that you feel sexy and confident in. And even
Mhm.
though we're at home, some of us with quarantine and with COVID going on, you still
Right.
want to look cute and feel cute in your own environment.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I love it so much. So, how did you come up with the name The Vault?
Oh, the vault. So the vault is it's a name that me and my friends we used to call, like, whenever we would go shopping, and we'll just be out, picking out, random things, and literally we would go thrifting, we would, do high and low and whatever, because like when you're a fashion girl, like it's not just one lane, like you got to swerve over here and there. So so we'll find like really cool pieces, and then we'll say, oh, this is definitely going in the vault. So then that kind of stemmed from actually saying the name when I was trying to figure out a name. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's how I think it's just going to be the vault, because literally it's everything that I love,
I love it. I love it so much. And it's such a great name for your brand, because looking at all of your beautiful things, it's such a unique collection of stuff.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely. Yes. And it's definitely eclectic. I feel like it's, it stems across all types of women who want to dress in different kind of ways. Just anything that's gonna, make you feel good, stand out, very embellished, things like that, where, somebody, don't necessarily have to, you don't have to spend a lot, for one, to look good, and for two, when you have quality items and things that are embellished, it makes it look more expensive as well, I feel like.
Yes, that's so true. And I feel like now it's really sad that like a lot of major businesses, not to say anything negative about them, but some of the quality of work has been going a little bit down. And I've noticed some of my outfits that I get at some of the major department stores, they'll fall apart really soon, or the thread will come out or something like that. And it's like, I spent this much money on this, and this.
I know, exactly. That's why it's so, and that's why I was just saying, it's so important to take your time with things, with, picking out things and things like that for the store, because I want my customers to be satisfied when they get it, and to be able to wear it time and time again. Like, these are timeless items that you can pull out, 5-10 years from now, literally. And I have things in in my closet from 10 years ago that I can literally pull out, and it's just as good then as it is today. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's fun. And you definitely, if it's a piece that you feel connected to, and it makes you feel good, then you should be able to go back and wear it again.
I love that. That's so true. There's stuff that I've found, not to give my age away, but there's some stuff that I found from the 80s that I'm like, I'm keeping these.
Yes, for sure. Because some stuff is also nostalgic, So it's just like, oh my gosh, you remember when you wore it and how you felt when you wore it. So it's one of those things that's like, oh no, like this can definitely be pulled out for another memorable event.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yes, clothes is everything. I feel like clothes and music and entertainment is life.
Yes, it is. It makes you feel good.
Yeah,
for sure. It's a way to express yourself. So yes, for sure.
That's so cool. Yeah. So you were saying that your mom was in the industry. So you've pretty much been surrounded by the fashion industry.
I have my whole life. My mother and grandmother, after my grandmother retired as a nurse, she helped my mom, develop her brand.
Wow.
And I just grew up just watching them create all these beautiful garments. She literally made my prom dress. She made her own wedding dress, things like that. So I've been around the fashion industry for so long. I've been dressing myself since I was like 6 years old, probably. And my mom was like, she's like, literally one of your first steps was probably on the runway, because she would have yearly fashion shows to showcase her designs and things like that. So it's just been something that's really just ingrained in me, because I just feel like if you look good, you feel good, and and it shows and it comes across. So people, just want to be around you when you look.
I love it. So then, speaking of fashion shows, are you planning on in the future being on any like walks or any runways or anything like that?
Yes, I am actually planning a fashion show next month. we are almost finished the the stages. We did the designs and the items that are going to be showcased, and
Oh,
it's very exciting. A lot of work has been put into it. It is going to be a very limited event because with COVID and everything, we definitely want to maintain social distancing. So we're going to, like how we're doing this live, we're going to have a like an ability to be able for the people at home to be able to still see it, and then the people in Atlanta here will just have the social distance seating and things like that. So yeah, we are definitely taking precautions, and it's going to be an event, an experience to remember. So I'm excited. This is my very first fashion show, so
woohoo!
yes.
I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see
Thank
you. I'll definitely
you.
tune in, check it out.
Yes, for sure. It's going to be epic, epic,
I
epic.
love it. I love it. And it's so much work to put on a fashion show.
Oh my gosh,
A
it's
lot of
so
people
much
don't
work.
realize it. So I also professionally pole dance and perform dancing. So I've
Okay.
performed at a lot of fashion shows and headlined
Oh,
a lot of shows.
oh my.
And I've seen behind the scenes, and I know, some of the designers I'm friends with, and
Mhm.
they tell me how much work it is.
It is. It definitely is. Oh my gosh. And I mean, and I've seen your pole that I mean, that's a lot of work too. I mean, impressive, impressive.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
So, how many outfits do you have lined up for this fashion show coming up?
Right now we're looking at about 25,
Oh,
and I'm thinking about having like some models that's going to be like around with the items on and not necessarily in the show. So we're still working on some fine tuning, but it's gonna be so cool. Yeah. I mean, it may even be more because I'm just so excited about it, but we'll just have to see how it develops. But it's so far so good.
I love it. So exciting. Yeah. So, you got the fashion show coming up. You've got your line coming up in 2021. What
Mhm.
other things are you planning for the future?
Actually, this weekend we are having a pop up. This is
Okay.
going to be the second one here in Atlanta. The first one we had with the W Hotel, and that was a huge pop up, and it had like probably like 50, 60 different vendors.
Wow.
This one is just going to be me, but I'm also going to have people there for drinks, like the Juice Girl. She has
Oh,
organic, natural, fresh pressed juices.
yeah.
So that's going to be showcased there. Um, we have like a photo booth, things like that. That's going to be fun for the guests,
Oh,
taking pictures. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. It,
I
it and
love.
so it's my second one that I'm doing on my own.
Okay.
So it's going to be fun.
I
Yeah,
love
and these
it.
are going to be like sample items, like things that's
Ooh,
like not released yet, and things
ooh,
that may not be released, and just limited quantities and things like that. So
ooh.
definitely something to come to, and very good like low prices where you can get Christmas gifts and all kinds of stuff like that too.
I wish I was closer to you. Goodness gracious. So
We
not fair.
may even do one online as well. I definitely need to do some more online things, but yeah, for sure.
I love it so much. So, what tips would you give someone who is wanting to get into the fashion industry and how to break into the fashion industry if they have all these ideas, but they just
Hmm.
don't even know where to start? Oh, she's back. She's back. I think I lost
Hear
your
me?
voice. Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear you.
sorry. I was just having a call coming. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Um, so I first thing is to you know, jot some things down, whether it's in your phone, whatever, just get it out of your head. Get it out, get the ideas out of your head and on paper. That way you can see. I really recommend people doing a vision board. A vision board is very helpful to actually see your vision in action and on paper, where you can say, okay, well, I checked that off, or okay, I'm on the right path. So I would definitely do a vision board, write down your goals in a journal, and then the next thing is just take the actual steps whether it's just one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed and don't worry about the time that it's going to take, because time is going to pass anyway. So just do it. Do what's in your heart to do, not just to, make money, or, to, you know, do what your parents want you to do, things like that. Like, just do what's really in your heart to do, because that's what's going to be the most fulfilling.
I love it so much. You're such a huge inspiration. And those are such amazing words. I'm definitely taking that into advice with my own goals for my show. So I love it.
Awesome.
I love it. Yes. Was there anyone that you wanted to do a special shout out to?
Sure. I would love to give a special shout out to Erica Diaz. She's my PR girl. She has been, behind me and rooting for me. And she believes in my brand, and she's a very cool woman about her business. And I'm going to give a shout out to God, because he is definitely, it's just a force that I have to, give reference to. And my mother, well, actually both of my parents are very fashionable people. So I've just, want to give a shout out to them for nurturing my creativity and letting me express myself, through fashion and, things, any way that I ever wanted to do. They've always been so supportive.
No, that's so sweet.
So many people. I can't just name
I love it. So much love. And there's so much love for you and your designs and your creations and everything that you've been doing. And I think it's so cool that you have such beautiful, supportive parents. That's really, rare to come by. I was blessed when I was, before my parents both passed, that they were very supportive in everything. Thank you. Yeah, so it's very unique to have that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anything else that you wanted to let the viewers know?
Well, I just want to let you guys know to just come to the site. It's www.thevault.by-Sacha, and my name is spelled Sacha, and it's the vault, like a bank vault. So, and you can reach me by email. My email is thevaultbysasha@gmail. And come and see me at the pop-up. Come and see me at the pop-up. Like, that's going to be so fun. So, I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody. And, you guys can see all the, all the new clothes that's going to be out, and come try on some stuff. It's going to be fun.
Yes, you guys have got to go see her, especially for me.
Yes.
And we will have all of your social media too included in our YouTube video, and then also included in our information that we post. So everyone can hear the interview afterwards on 7 social media platforms, on podcast, and then also it will be on YouTube. So exciting.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. What do you want to be remembered for?
I just want to be remembered for following my own path, and just being honest with myself, just being a good person, and always willing to help, and to lend a helping hand. Just that's just my personality. I'm a very genuine person, and I just hope that people see that, and that's what I want to be remembered for.
And you already are. And you are such a real, genuine person. And your whole business shows that. And I have so much respect that you are able to manage doing, medical and doing fashion and running a business. It's a lot.
A balancing act. Yes.
Yes. How do you juggle that many hats?
It's really just my passion for it. Sometimes I really don't realize how many things I'm doing until someone else points it out, and I'm just like, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that is. I guess that is a lot, But I just keep on going, and it's just what fuels me. I just have to do it. I have to do it.
I love that. And like you said, it's your passion and it fuels you. So, everyone just follow your passion, follow what drives you. And time goes by when you're doing something that you love, and it goes by happily. and
my gosh,
yes, filled with joy and lots of good clothes.
Definitely.
I love it. It has been such a pleasure and such an honor to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I really appreciate you, inviting me. And I love your show. So keep going, and kudos to you as well. So thank you so much. It was great being here.
Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure. So much love for you. Thank you for illuminating the world with your presence. Thank you guys for tuning in to Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez. It has been such an honor. So today we were talking with Miss Sacha from the Vault, and she's a designer, she's a wardrobe stylist, and she has amazing clothes. So talking about breaking into the fashion industry. So follow us on all our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and then also on the multiple podcast sites. Thank you guys for watching Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez, illuminating the world one voice at a time. Thank you.